University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
pre-med kicker.
Tides Canada Youth Cup at Wickwire Field in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Tonight's match features the PEI U15 girls versus the Hamilton United U15 girls. Starting lineup for the away Hamilton United U15 girls. In goal, number 33, Brooklyn Noseworthy. Number 21, Nadia Alihozic. Number 26, Jocelyn Hunt. Number 27, Maya Ragona. Number 30, Zoe Zvona. Number 31, Stefania Guerrero. Number 41, Brooklyn Gardner. Number 47, Zakia Manning. Number 70, Callie Jeunesse. Number 72, Michaela Boschman. And number 87, Emma Kindry. And now for the home PEIFC U15 girls. In goal, number 30, Emma Rand. Number 7, Eva Valentine. Number 8, Ava Ramsey. Number 10, Drew Hansen. Number 11, Nora Gill. Number 12, Eva Russell. Number 13, Olivia Rowell. Number 14, Phoebe LaCour. Number 18, Maya Biswas. Number 22, Claire Ramsey. And number 23, Mael Ranahan. The Rising Tides Canada Youth Cup promotes good sportsmanship by athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting athletes and officials in a positive manner. Rising Tides would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Macron. Work hard, play harder. Rising Tides would also like to thank Events Nova Scotia for helping support this event, and to Dalhousie University for hosting us today at the Wickwire Field. The Tigers kick off their home season right here on August 29th, with the women at 5 p.m. and the men following at 7:30 p.m. Catch all the action on AUS TV. Thank you to our broadcast partner, Maritime Athletic Profiles, for their coverage of all tournament games and bringing the streams to fans near and far. Tournament gaming. Want to learn more about participating athletes and teams? You can access the official Rising Tides Canada Youth Cup digital program by visiting www.canadayouthcup.com/programs. And looking for more great soccer? There's still time to grab your tickets. Wanderers FC game this Monday at 4 p.m. Get your tickets online now.
Maya, Emma! Maya, ticket. Yes. Zakia, step up.
Hey, just wondering what team the white
Hamilton United.
Okay.
And welcome back here, folks. We have a U15 girls matchup between PEI FC and Hamilton United. We start with the kickoff. We were just getting confirmation about the uniforms. So Hamilton United is wearing white tops and I believe blue bottoms, and same thing for PEI. Will give them, are wearing all red today, which is not unlike what we're used to. We think with PEI we usually associate them with the color green because the UPEI Panthers, and saw another team earlier in a different division that was from PEI and they were wearing some green as well. So a different change of pace than what we're used to here. And again, this is a U15 matchup, so both halves are 35 minutes long in case people who are tuning into the broadcast. And shout for those tuning in, deciding to spend your Saturday night watching on the YouTube live stream, produced and powered by Maritime Athletic Profiles. Will not be possible without them. Shout out to our wonderful camera operators, our producer, for making it possible. little kick to get things started as Hamilton United trying to get things going. As Brooklyn Noseworthy is the keeper for Hamilton United. Meanwhile, for PEI, it's either Izzy Bernard or Emma Rand. We'll get more confirmation down the stretch. And this here is the throw-in from Zoe Vonar. The pass up ahead, good chance for PEI, and a nice stop by the netminder, Brooklyn Noseworthy. Nice shot from Ava Ramsey, the designated striker for this PEI FC roster. Good pass up ahead, was trying to find, again, the striker, Ava Ramsey. Right, a little bit of a move and a kick and a nice save again once more by Noseworthy. I was already had to make a few stops as the PEI offense has come out here to play tonight. And the kick that's pushed on net and saved. And a whistle's blown. And then gives the ball right back to PEI. Near midfield for a free kick. Ragona trying to track it down, gets it back out to Zoe Svavner. There's the boot the other way. And here comes Hamilton. Check that. Hamilton United, yes. Driving down. It's been a few chances here and there. A couple of shots, most notably made by Ava Ramsey. Has been effective down the stretch for this PEI FC team. Hasn't resulted in a goal yet, but have to give a lot of credit to keeper for Hamilton United, Noseworthy. Over 10 minutes of play in this first half between PEI FC and Hamilton United. And so far, besides the early opportunities from PEI FC, it's about been even, where you had Hamilton United put a little bit, well, I would say put a little bit, made it uncomfortable for the PEI FC defense at times. However, neither team has really been able to win 50-50 balls. Has neither been going their way for the last few minutes and some change. We'll see how that gets them going as there is a pass up ahead. Huge chance for PEI FC, and again another save from Noseworthy, who has been absolutely delivering in the right position, right spot, right time, making herself a name. Again, the goaltending for Hamilton United has probably made the difference in why we have 2 goose eggs on the board here at Wickwire Field. High arcing shot all the way past midfield. PEI trying to keep up with it as they have a chance to regroup and try to set up their attacking offense. Again, a more aggressive play from Ramsey. Maybe too aggressive that time. Free kick for Hamilton United. All the way back near the top of the box area line. So Emerand is actually the keeper for PEI for this evening. I still never get used to it when we talk about the Halifax sunset. It usually sets around 8:43, I think, here right now during this time of the year. When we start to get in the fall, like October, November, the sun will set around 4 o'clock. It's just wild to get used to. And that's headed. And catching it from behind was Maya Ragna for the moment, trying to push it up ahead. And they do. Kicked away by the defense for UPEI. Check that, PEI. And again, good hustle from Jocelyn Hunt. Coming back from the defense, too, is Kaylee Genist, playing more of a midfielder-type role for this team. There's Ramsey trying to pass it up ahead. But up for Noseworthy. Picks it up safely. What a great play, too, by Mia Ragona with a pass up ahead for Hamilton United. They're on the attack, trying to pass ahead, waiting for attackers, and no one was there for Hamilton United to deliver on the pass from Jocelyn Hunt. We'll say about Jocelyn Hunt, watching her, she will always bring a lot of hustle and effort and able to pick it up a gear once or twice. Just wonder if you get the right passes just ahead of her, if she can switch that next gear and try to either go for a score or set up a teammate on the opposite side of the pitch. Nice nifty move from Maya Biswas. Biswas fires a shot, and that is another stop for Noseworthy. Keep piling up. Noseworthy is being noteworthy right now as a goalkeeper position. Here comes Ramsey, or of course, just always constantly battling. But getting back was Michaela Boschman, able to mark her and guard pretty well. And again, whenever you're playing the center back position, right back or left back, whenever you have to deal with either the wingers or the forwards or attackers, the one thing you always want to do is try to push them to the opposite, less dominant foot. If you can do that, typically they're not going to be as accurate if they're left or right foot dominant. If you're able to push them to one side or the other, if they're less dominant, then it makes a big difference. But there are some people that are ambidextrous, and there's nothing you could straight up do. But that was nice to be able to cut off the angle and give your goalkeeper a chance. As here is the corner kick that goes just a little bit too far and not timed on the jump. And a good play from Hamilton United to push it up. And here is Manning with it. Does see Hunt over the left side. And kicked away. Still stays with Hamilton United as we are more than halfway through this first half. Might be some substitutions coming in for PEI FC, as it seems like the coach, head coach Darby Myers, gave the signal to go for a jog to warm up. And that is a nice save, too, by Emma Rand on a shot attempt from outside. Probably get a replay of it here. Had enough space and decided was going to pull the trigger on the shot, and good save, and like the aggressiveness from Mia Ragna. Here's a chance, right, golden opportunity for Hamilton United, and after a few bodies hit the floor, not so much a save, but a heads-up play from Emma Rand to keep the chaos from spreading around. There was a deep boot to the other side. And Noseworthy will send it back the opposite way. Pass up ahead, chance for Hamilton United, and well played. Check the chance for PEI FC. And we didn't get all of it on that shot attempt, and there's another stop for Noseworthy. Again, Noseworthy having a nose for the ball at the moment. And here's a chance, shot, and this ball just goes ever so slightly wide as Noseworthy, who has been in almost every position possible to make good stops, was just a little off there, and thankfully the post was a friend, and whoever was involved in the mix for PEI FC, it was none other than Ava Ramsey. We'll see the replay of it here as we have a few substitutions underway. The throw is in. And taken away. Comes a chance for Hamilton United. Gives it over to Hunt. And it goes out of bounds as tracked down by Stefiana Guerrero. And Guerrero throws it in. ball goes out of play. So we're getting close to about 5 minutes left in this half. 5 shots in 3. Shots in favor of PEI FC, thanks to most of them being taken by their lead striker, of course, Ava Ramsey, who's been a standout, and the other side of it, who's been the recipient of those shots, has been none other than Brooklyn Noseworthy. As Hamilton United trying to string together a late attack, try to throw Emma Rand, the keeper for PEI FC, off a little bit. Here comes PEI FC. Then the usual suspects, a shot that will go wide left, and Noseworthy does not have to worry about that one. We'll take it either for a punt or pass to set up the offense for Hamilton United as we're approaching about 2 minutes left to go. And McKendry trying to track it down and kicks it over to Emma Rand. Try and stop it. Hunt back in the fray. Here's a chance, and well played to kick it out from underneath Kendry, who almost got a foot on it, try to send a shot off. Hunt trying to track it down, but goes past the sideline and will stay with PEI FC. So have a chance with 1 minute to go before the half to have one last chance potentially. That's high into the air from Ragona, and ran right there to stop it. There's a shot that goes a little bit wide. Not a lot of mustard on that one. From Maya Biswas, who's had a few shots around that direction. And that whistle signals half, and we'll take that halftime break as well. Still 0-0 on this final game of this Day 3 5 turn for the Canada Youth Cup National. And we'll be back with more coverage of this event between PEI FC and Hamilton United here, folks, in just a moment.
Sustainable business champion, or a criminal justice historian, or a next generation coder. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
Welcome back here. Second half action just started a few seconds ago. Still a 0-0 game here at Wickwire Field as we are getting into the later evening here, almost close to 9 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. And neither team has been able to get too much of an edge. I will say for PEI FC, they've had impressive outings thanks to their striker, Ava Ramsey, who's really put the team on her back at times and has 5 shots, but I think about 3 or 4 of those have come from Ramsey herself to really give this offense a chance to put it. But on the other side, what has kept them in it has been their goalkeeper, Brooklyn Noseworthy for Hamilton United, has played stellar, has been able to cut off a lot of angles, and again, give some of the credit to the defensive backs and center backs and right backs, left backs for trying to make it a little more difficult, but some of the saves from Noseworthy have been impressive. And right on cue, the other goalkeeper, Emma Rand for the PEI, coming in with a stop on a shot that gets Hamilton United that much closer and shots taken. Now 5-4, still in favor of PEI FC. Here's Hamilton United trying to go, and well played. It goes past the end line. Last touched by Hamilton United, and a kick opportunity for Emma Rand. Ava Russell, a little bit. So getting up, I think maybe have a blown shoelace. Yep, just a blown cleat. Crazy how hot it was today, and it's starting to get a lot cooler tonight. And it goes off the post as Noseworthy's been fantastic, and there was a really great chance as Ava Russell took a shot. I will see the replay of it as Russell came roaring down, took a shot, and would have snuck past Noseworthy. And a whistle blown, and it gives the ball right back to Hamilton United. So Noseworthy, as of currently right now, still perfect. Goes for the boot. A little bit of a conversation going on between referee and a few of the players before the free kick for Hamilton United. Didn't really realize how bright that wick wire field is, that scoreboard. It's a little bit blinding to the eyes from even this distance. At least we definitely know what the time and score is, that's for sure. So now after that free kick, we'll have a corner kick opportunity for Hamilton United. And again, now we are not up at 5 shots apiece for either team. Here is a looping free corner kick, as that is trying to get attempted to be cleared by PEI and ends up being a throw-in for Hamilton United, as we'll get the drone shot for this one with a throw-in. another blown shoelaces for Hamilton United, and a throw-in chance for Hamilton United as well. And I will say, though, if we're talking about the second half, what has made the difference is a lot was Hamilton United starting to put a little bit more pressure and figuring out how to attack PIFC from a defensive standpoint. And really, it's been strategically trying to get to the corners, having throw-ins deep, and that has seemed to work for them. Also, back in that first half, they started taking some shots kind of near the top of the penalty box area, near the arc, where that's not always the worst shots to take from. They're a little bit probably outside of what you want to take when there's opportunities to score, but sometimes those work. And tripped up a little bit. All clean, no whistle. And there's a shot and another save from Noseworthy. Russell, second shot that we've seen from Russell. That first one again coming earlier when it hit the right post. And a violation against Hamilton United gives PEIFC a chance to set things up. As it officially is after dark here inside the Dalhousie complex at the Wickwire Field. Lights are fully bright, and the pressure is on in this one, folks. No team has been able to give up anything, and you sense that whoever is able to score the goal, that might be the difference in who's going to win this one. Might be kind of an obvious one to state at this point, but the way this momentum has been going, the way they're competing against each other, you would expect that the one goal would probably be the difference maker in this. And a free kick not going in the direction the first time, but they'll get another chance at it. Here's a chance, and that just goes too far away past the end line, and Hamilton United will have a chance to take it out of their own territory. Shot was attempted by Mael Ranahan. Another shot that goes sailing too far right. Another corner kick for PEI. It goes off the top of the bar and back out. So just to keep in mind with everyone, if it does go to a tie, then it does go to an automatic shootout. Every tournament's a little bit different, so no ties in this one. Has to be a winner or loser in this. So just keep that in mind as we start getting closer and closer to that 70-minute thing. And also, we've been keeping track of this unofficially here inside the booth, that there has been 7 straight games today where one team has scored, one team has been shut out. So there's been 7 straight shutouts, which in my not very long career as a broadcaster, but 6 years, I don't think I've ever seen something that unique in my career. And I've seen a lot with St. Mary's. I remember last year calling a football game where St. Mary's had about over 150 penalty yards in a football game, and I have never seen that between either team. It was wild. Were you there for that one? No, you were not there for one. It was. I'll have to look it up because the penalty yards were just unbelievable. Like, well, I heard 300 penalty yards. That's for one game. But jeez. Yeah. Well, that's football for you. But just kind of talking about some of the rarities that was mentioned earlier. So, seen that before. I've seen a triple overtime game in basketball, which doesn't happen all that often. But I would say today is probably one of those rare circumstances where if things were to keep on going where they're going, we would have potentially 8 straight games. As that was a rocket of a shot that hits right at the corner of the post. The ball is still loose. We'll have to get a replay of that sequence. But Noseworthy was not ready for that shot, and it was beautifully paced. If it was just a few inches down, it would have been. We'll see the replay of it here. Oh, and guess who it was? Ava Ramsey. Man, that was a heck of a shot. A new sub coming into the game. As Hunt, I think, is back in for this one. A little bit of space, a shot that just goes over, and oh, man, that was so close. Brooklyn Gardner had a great look at it, and you saw that Emma Rand pushed up too far in the net. That would have been a goal just because the goalkeeper's out of position. You'll see the replay here. Just pushed a little bit too far to the right and just had out of position. That was nicely placed by Brooklyn Gardner. Just would have wished you would have pushed it just a little bit further to the right. Some great chances here for both teams. Definitely a couple of crossbars and post hits. And that just goes right past and just missed again. Wow, what a start here in the second half. Every team is just that close away from getting the first goal. It's almost like the soccer gods are saying, no, not yet. You have to earn this. And here's another chance. Oh, man, again, that is Ava Ramsey. Ava Ramsey has been unfortunately unlucky today, trying to use her left foot, I believe, from that angle, and just got it a little bit wide left. And there's a corner kick that goes out of play. And we'll have a redo at it. Easily picked up by Rand. And there is a shot that was fired deep by Ava Barenthine. Barenthine again with the left boot, trying to send it back the other end. So just getting some clarification as the game is still 0-0, and there's been a lot of chances for one team to put up a goal. But if this does extend after the 70-minute mark, we will go to a shootout. So each team will have 5 opportunities to score. Obviously, whoever gets the most at a certain point will end up winning the match. However, if it does go past 5, it will essentially be whoever misses first will end up winning the match. So just the details of what is going to transpire if that were to happen in the next 10 minutes. which would have been our first shootout of the evening if that were the case. And a high looping shot, handled just fine by Noseworthy. She will go for the drop kick. Goes all the way to the other side as Hunt was trying to go for it and just goes whizzing past her ear. And here's a chance again for this offense. One last time and stopped up there. And another great stop by Noseworthy on her head. Are you kidding? There was 2 attackers right there, and I thought for sure that would have been the first time we would have seen a goal scored by PEI FC, but denied with the leg from Noseworthy. This has been a goaltending show all on the back of Noseworthy, and Noseworthy's respect to Emma Rand. What a performance from Noseworthy. If we have to have a player of the game regardless of what happens, she's been the reason why this team has been in it. This Ramsey is just begging for a goal and just has been stopped almost every single time. And even crazier, Noseworthy has faced 11 shots and stopped all 11 shots. I do like my goalkeepers. And a hockey fan, I'm always been a big fan of goaltenders. Goes back to my love for Patrick Waugh, which I know sometimes dates some of the younger crowd listening. A little bit of physicality there as Fian trying to get there first, along with Michaela Boschman. Sina McKendry, who's bang number wearing 87 in white. We'll see if had some moments throughout this game that could have made the difference for Hamilton United. See if she can maybe piece something together down the stretch for this team, along with Jocelyn Hunt. And really aggressive move and a sliding tackle. And that is a penalty kick. And you could even see Emma Rand putting the hands on the back of her head. She just can't believe that happened. And a yellow card is being pulled out. And Emma Rand is assessed the yellow card. And this leads to a golden opportunity for Hamilton United. And we'll see who has a chance to kick this away. I believe Zoe Svavner is taking the penalty kick for Hamilton United. Svavner gets the goal! That is huge penalty kick goal from Svavner. And that is huge as you see the swarm of jerseys surrounding her, and talk about clutch when needing it. At the 64th minute, that might make all the difference in the world. Hey, this game is still not over with less than 5 minutes remaining. As you know PEI FC will have something to say about this. They've had so many opportunities. They are not going to go away without a fight. And there's a sense of urgency you're seeing here. Good move by Russell. Lost it for the moment. Trying to send it up ahead. Find Ramsey. And there is Russell. Again, even some of the center backs, left and right backs, I would say, for PEIFC are pushing up pretty hard to try to keep this offensive attack. As a shot taken and saved by Noseworthy. Noseworthy with a booming punt to the other side of the field. And Hamilton United racing down the other way. Oh, is there a fan of that last goal that we just got? Yeah. Well. Oh, it was a clutch goal. It was huge. Yeah, I mean, the whole tournament, this whole game has been all about can one team eventually just get over the hump, and finally Zoe Svabner got it done. I don't know if she would be considered player of the game, but I would definitely put her in the mentions along with Brooklyn Noseworthy. Again, we don't have control over that. But again, the goaltending was so spectacular. And quickly getting to a dead ball spot to set up a free kick. And there's a kick all the way down. And goes into the net late! Oh, wow, what a booming shot near midfield! Oh, my goodness, a tie game with 2 minutes and some change left to go. PEIFC, we just said they wouldn't give up without a fight. And that dead ball, we'll have to see the replay of it. That is unbelievable as it slowed down a little bit for us. And that because you could see that Hamilton United was not set, and I don't think Noseworthy was as well. It was just a deep kick and just overestimated, and was just a hand away. And, wow, we might be going to a shootout here. You couldn't have drawn up any better. If this was a play, a movie, a book, this is what you would expect. I'm almost left speechless inside the booth here as we got a minute left to go before we potentially go to a shootout. And we'll see. Here comes Hamilton United on the attack and kicked away. Russell trying to go against Pietrotono. And Kendry trying to go past and does. And 20 seconds left to go. There shouldn't be much, but Kendry does have it. Sends a shot over and handled just fine by Emma Rand. Less than 10 seconds to go. Just going to send a punt all the way down. And this should send us to a shootout. And that does. So we will go to penalties. 1-1, this all coming in late. So the first was a penalty goal scored by Zoe Sovner. And then this was followed by a response from PEI 3 minutes later when we thought maybe there was no chance of them able to come back. And a shot almost from close to midfield goes all the way in for a tie. And we'll actually pull up not only a penalty, but we'll do the best of 5, and then we'll go to sudden death. So that is a preview what is upcoming this tie. So we will take a break, but make sure, folks, do not go anywhere. We still have a sudden death coming up between these two teams of best of 5, then sudden death, and who is going to come up winning. And both teams are deserving to win, but only one will coming up.
I like smashed F9 and F10 at the exact same time, so I really messed it up.
And welcome back here, folks. You're seeing some of the replays of what has transpired, seeing that penalty goal from Hamilton United, followed by that insane shot from midfield 3 minutes later at the 6-7-minute marker, just actually 3 minutes before the game is going to expire. We are at a best-of-5 shootout. So we'll see who overcomes a best-of-5, starting off with PEI FC. And up to go is Ava Russell. Russell with the shot and hits the post. And the post has not been her friend. That is a second time she hit the post. One in regulation and one here in the shootout. So that is no good, as you see on the replay here. And that was read all the way, too, by Noseworthy. And we'll switch it around as we'll go to Hamilton United. Zoe Sovner had that penalty kill goal that gave Hamilton United a lead for just a moment. Can she deliver here in the shootout? Sovner with a kick and the score! Zoe Sovner clutch once more as Hamilton is successful. Now you're 0-1 if you're PEI and you're 1-1 if you're Hamilton. Next up, Phoebe LaCour, the left back for PEI FC. I think LaCour, actually, if I'm not mistaken, was the one that actually tied up this game at the 67-minute marker. But this is a much-needed goal here. Shoots it, and just wide. And it did have Noseworthy a bit stunned. As we'll see the look of this replay, because Noseworthy was not ready for this whatsoever. And just went far right, so that's twice that we've had two PEI FC players come up just a tad bit short. And this brings up Maya Ragona, midfield striker for Hamilton. Has been involved throughout the entirety of this game. The ball has been around the center. She's usually been around it. Ragona with a shot. And the score! Mia Ragona, as right now Hamilton is flawless in the shootout, 2 of 2 compared to PEI, who was 0 of 2. And walking up to the penalty area, Eva Barenthine. As Barenthine really needs to give their team a chance with a goal here. And does. Huge. As it keeps their hopes alive.
We're in the middle of something. We can't talk right now. Sorry. Okay. Tight. Same thing as the other night? Just leave stuff open?
Yeah, that night it was locked. So
oh, I didn't lock it. So, okay. Yeah.
And now we'll have Emma Kendry, the striker for Hamilton United. Let's give it a go. And that is another goal for Kendry, as Hamilton is perfect 3 of 3. And so the situation now is that Hamilton has gotten 3 for 3, and for PEI, they will need to get 2 more to compete here, and they'll need to get 2 stops on the other end, or else Hamilton will win this. Another shot, and that's a score in response. PEI still sticking around. Big shot made from Ali Feehan. As you'll see the replay from Feehan here. And just caught Noseworthy, jumping a little bit, went low with it. And here we go back to United. Michaela Boschman. And that stopped and goes in. And that is game. Huge. And that's what it's all about here, folks, is that was actually Callie Genist with a huge clutch shot that gives Hamilton United the win in extra shootouts that had to solve this. And what a performance from both of these teams down the stretch. The drama with the penalty cold kick by Sovner down the stretch, and you thought that was going to be it. Then a wild make from deep from Phoebe LaCour that tied it up. And finally here in the shootout, Hamilton United was able to score 4 straight out of the best of 5 and overcomes and beats PEI FC. And what a nightcap if you have stayed tuned for this one. And we're not quite done yet, folks. We will have to do a post-game interview followed up with a sign-off as we transition into day 4 of this Canada Youth Cup tournament. So don't go anywhere, folks, as we still have some more coverage of the event as before we wrap up today.
I need time to set up the mic for interview. Okay. The mic for the interview. Can I go set it up?
Or should I just cut the video now?
Game all day. Oh, yeah. Here, but I was calling all of them.
Yeah.
Welcome back here, folks. I'm here with Brooklyn Noseworthy ahead of their win in a crazy fashion towards the stretch. And Brooklyn, just to talk to you, it was a crazy game to start. It was an interesting first half. That second half, you get that goal late. You seem like you're going to win, and then you go to a shootout and to win it. Just what are just the feelings and emotions being able to overcome this with a win?
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions in it. Just keeping your head straight, keeping head up. We got that unlucky goal at the end there, but just gotta keep pushing through, be strong. And it's a great group of girls, so it's really good.
And Brooklyn, for you, you had a really good performance, got nominated as player of the game, and you had to make incredible save after incredible save. And obviously in that position, you just have to go instinct and do what you got to do. But just kind of what has been going through your head, what allowed you to get into the zone tonight?
Just mentally prepare it, like just keep my head down, like not ignore everything else around me or all the surroundings, and just stay focused.
And before I let you go, obviously I've asked a lot of players just kind of what's been the highlight of their summer. When you think about just the summer, what you've gone through training-wise, just kind of what has been the highlight for you personally?
Honestly, this tournament, it's been a great start, and I think it's going to be the highlight of my summer. It's been great, yeah. Lots of good teams out here, and it's a great group of girls, like I said, so it's really good just to spend my summer with them.
Well, Brooklyn, thank you so much. Appreciate stopping by. I'll let you go celebrate with your team,
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah. Again. Oh wait, Brooklyn, one more thing. Can you go sign? That was on me. I should direct you, so here you go. Sign it. I got it. It works. We got it. Again, that was Brooklyn Noseworthy post-game for us and that crazy shootout victory. And this is the end of the day 3 of this tournament. We still have another day along with Monday to go. So I'm going to sign up from here for myself, Connor McKinnon, the crew from Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll wish you so long, and we'll see you tomorrow, everyone.
Maybe you're a pre-med kicker. Or a sustainable business champion. Or a criminal justice historian. Or a next-generation coder. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is, or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you, or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.